In this video, I'm going to be philosophizing more on Coolophilic. And Coolophilic pertains to thermodynamics and thermodynamic properties that ultimately regard our psychological needs and the necessitated psychological needs, because we are dynamical beings and thinkers that actually require an optimal range of temperature. And this pertains to the weather conditions around, but also in dentro mente and corpo, connectivos, and conexão. So it's not just that we have these specific connectives of association that operate specific subjectivo, objectivo, relationavos, but that, or relationships. I'm compounding that word, so I've already written this down. You could actually go find it in one of my more recent blogs, because there isn't actually a nice translation between subjective objective relationships, or subjectivo objectivo relationships in Portuguese. So I've created one to improve comprehension and make it easier, and I've done that also when it comes to statements. But you can go read about that on my blogs. And Coolophilic specifically pertains to this optimal range of heating and cooling, in which we have this golden range that we maintain our psychological needs by being able to gratify the ego incrementally, and to do so by being able to approximate the ideal weather conditions for consciousness, which tend to be more of this optimal warm and cool sort of range within us, in which we can internalizando particular ações and ações informação processos that pertain to these processing of through higher order cognitions and emotions, meaningful information that allow us to best navigate the surrounds and the surrounds of the self, in which we can ultimately locate the best spots to be able to experience optimal ranges of temperature, in which we can also not just experience these optimal ranges of temperature, but meaningful emotions that are associated with temperature. And there's two major neurotransmitters that are very, very important for those meaningful emotions, and also thermoregulation. That's serotonin, which is highly not just thermophilic and thermogenic, and pertains to thermoregulators that are spread all around the body, but also gamma butyrate amino acid. And you see that this is important more for that